Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Washington Huskies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll bring it out. It's Shelton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will go to work first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover him, take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they played him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Washington. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So Washington's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game.
You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Oh, he's got some space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Husky! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks, fresh set it down, continue to wear on this defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop it.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll test the right side. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Dropping back, it's Washington. Pocket breaking down. Gets rid of it. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads-up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Give to the running back. Sweet cut there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. On the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Last drive ended with a pick, vitally important. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, we talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had in these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him and he really makes this offense go.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay.
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
To throw, it's Washington. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back. At the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point extends the lead to 16. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Virginia delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Charlottesville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the ACC.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
You got to give the defense a ton of credit there on third down, able to force that incompletion on an absolute bomb. You can see why defensive coordinators get nervous facing this quarterback. He has tremendous arm talent. He threw that thing more than 6 yards in the air. But the defenders on the back end stayed in position, made sure there wasn't a catch. That was a fantastic play defensively.
Hunt is on its way. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They go to the ground. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
Oh, they're after him. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Washington. And it goes through his his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They want to run this quarterback.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Caught over the middle. It's Durant. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Throws into the middle of the field. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Washington. He'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it. Open spaces. Inside the touchdown, Maryland! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air, it's Washington. Throwing right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They punt it away on 4th down. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First play of the drive comes from the 41. First play of the drive wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Washington right back to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's the problem when you're living in 2nd and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's McConnell. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house, great blocking, and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Alabama. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hold and finds his man on the left. Nice move, creates some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Quarterback keeper. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are
going to take a shot at this DB. Catch inside the 25. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And you'll see this with offenses sometimes, man. They make a big play, they're going to stay aggressive, but the defense did a great job. You gave up one big play, don't give up another one. They were prepared for it. Nice job defending the pass.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The Huskies have moved. Inside the 20. Quarterback may change this route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's a phenomenal effort on third down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love that.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Shelton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Back to pass, it's Washington. He's got him. At the 40, there he goes. Into the secondary on the right. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And they did tack on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive.
Maryland, 21.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. He leaves it with his back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Using the quick game. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Washington sends out the punt team, and the kicking team's going to call a timeout. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback adapting. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Gets it out quickly. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Offense offense in a split backfield. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds a crease at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll... And touchdown, Maryland! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got...
He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got him. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They'll go with a quick touch pass. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Husky. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking to throw. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. And the Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Washington. He'll try to do it himself. He's past the 30. Quick step and go. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Under fire. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Motion from the back. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. They're working that left side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. To the air on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught downfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And it's okay that that ball's incomplete. It's important this offense comes out and they show that they want to be aggressive. They show that they're willing to take shots and they're going to try and take the top off of this defense. Not able to connect on that one, but that will not be the last deep ball we see in this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Here's a heat. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the right. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up-and-hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Washington wants to go quickly.
After 35-yard line. And that's good enough.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Let's go. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Offense will use a timeout with 28 kicks remaining. They'll line up for a second down play. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. Third down coming. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like